Yes, thank you very much. Tonight, many local leaders say they have no idea what Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin is planning to announce next week when he pitches a plan to turn the tide on a rising murder rate in Louisville and the state. The governor on Facebook promised that a plan is coming, but as WHAS 11's political editor Chris Williams explains tonight, the details are not being shared with those you'd think would be involved in this process.
The governor's Facebook vow, now viewed more than 40,000 times, has created a debate over what's causing the continued rise in Louisville's murder rate. We've reached out to approximately 24 local religious, community, and political leaders to see what role they may play. None have yet heard from the governor. Pastor Jerry Stephenson has campaigned for the governor, testified for his school choice legislation, and he's not worried that the governor has yet to contact him.
That's the last thing he wants to do is come out here and with a great big old plan, well, this is going, and then doesn't have any way of implementing it. So I think he ought to hold it close to his shoulders for a little bit until he has something that he can talk to us about.
Grateful the governor is getting involved, Pastor Stephenson has faith and a plan of his own to beautify neighborhoods and increase engagement, which he hopes to bring to his Kentucky Pastors in Action Coalition next week. U of L professor Dr. Ricky Jones is more hesitant to believe that the governor is on to something.
I don't have great faith that he has something of any substance to offer, but I pray that I'm wrong. And if he does have something of substance to offer, of course, I will help him or anybody else who can help us to curb the course, change the course that we're on. Most definitely. I think any reasonable person would.
Both men have great differences in their political ideologies, but agree on two things. The violence in Louisville is out of control, and one answer will not likely solve the problem.
It takes prayer and action.
So there are a whole host of things that we have to do that I think are generational. They're not something that's going to change next week.
While we await details from the governor, the question on the minds of many tonight is, will we next week be a step closer to a solution? In Louisville, Chris Williams, WHAS 11 News.